Yeah, no, it's a support Mars.
Oh, we've seen
I'm
this
sorry,
before.
it's a support Mars. You need to see some defense here in you, otherwise you're just feeding a massive amount of gold towards the way of TNC.
They're gonna try. DDZ's coming in. Pops the Magnetize, goes for the Boulder Smash and the roll in. Armel has no help coming in apart from maybe Tim's with the arrow. Still trying to run, but should die to the Magnetize and does. TNC. Just allowing that to happen to their mid Batrider, and now even March getting caught out on the Chen. Pretty much has nowhere to go. Guaranteed to die, and Yamate will pick up the kill on the Mars.
Yeah, it's a bit...
Try and go after KP. Maybe even just check the stacks, and that is actually a lot of stacks out for Gabby, and he runs at the exact same time they come in. The Doom's out, Gabby's gonna die. Oh, that is rough for Gabby. Great timing, however, from New Esports, I've got to say. And well, now they know this he's died apparently, and it's only been once. See if the side of New Esports can contest this ancient stack being taken. They will spot out Gabby, but Tims does kill off Yamate on the Mars. Now Stormhammer out, Gabby gonna take all this farm, KB gonna be stunned up. They are gonna rush towards the Sven now. Gabby just trying to go for a run, but they got the stun off with the Doom. Still the Moonlight Shadow is gonna buy time for the Sven to be just fine, but March, or rather KB, is not so fine. Magic Missile, no, it's not gonna land the invis. Does allow him to juke it out. They're gonna go back in now, back onto Candlewood. Gabby is gonna be able to pick up a kill there with Armel. New Esports, they stole one ancient, I believe. That's pretty much it. They may lose lands in return if Armel wants to keep going, but he does not. And why is Tim stuck there? He's stuck. He's going to try and act as bait for the team. Or maybe not. Yamate, he's just going to rush in now with the arena up. They want Armel. They slow him up, and there's the arena being dropped with the flame break. Going to make it hard to land that spear. They'll get it off anyway. Armel is going to drop on that Batrider, and now Candy is going to rush for Tims on the Mirana and does get him. TNC, they are forced to back, just runs off. That Moonlight Shadow, they are going to try and find somebody, and they have found Yamate. Nice lasso into the arrow out from Tims. Yamate going down to the support Mars. Now KB trying to set up another, does also get Mosin. So a secondary support now set to die. Looks like KP will be the one to take the kill on the Order Titan. So 2 support pickoffs, not too bad for TNC.
So you've got to step up there in TNC. They could try to force something out.
Oh, Mosin dodges the arrow. Still in a bit of danger here. The flame break will be out from Armel, and Mosin is set to drop. Still Doom is going to be expended, and now an arena in the lasso out from the Batrider. Armel, he's in a spot of danger. Been left behind and does die. Still, they had to wait out the Doom off Gabby. With this Moonlight Shadow, they want to try and reinitiate now, TNC. But they aren't going to have the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, it's a better trade for New this time around because he has to walk to get the Doom off. But
well, they run into Tims. Tims just going to leap away. Yamate still could get that arena and does. He's grabbed 2 of them. Moonlight Shadow is going to be out, however, towards the south. They're trying to chase down Gabby. He's been doomed up again on that Sven. They're just trying to protect as that Doom will wear off eventually, but he may not have enough time. The lasso's there onto DDZ, but Gabby does die. TNC, they cannot turn this one. They need to run, but KP has been caught out by DDZ on the Earth Spirit. You've lost 2 cores on TNC's end of things for the price of a support.
Gold off, actually. No, it's about 1,000, so once he's got that, he can engage. It's just, he's kind of stuck. He just can't get anything done, and they just watch your tier 1 fall.
Swap in, Mosin went on to KP. They're going to roll in with an arena out from Yamate now. Catching out KP on the Titan, but Gabby pops the God Strength. It's a lot of damage out. He's already got 2 of them, now a 3rd. They will chase for more, and that is the dream scenario. Armel in a perfect position to break the smoke, and does. Yamate, his smoke's broken, but they roll in. DDZ, he knows exactly where he is. So he yules him up. Stomp is coming in from KB and does come out, catch out Yamate. Now the lasso. Oh, the swap, it's on the wrong target. Mosin, he swapped Yamate instead. Candy's very, very low. He gets the Doom off in time, but it is going to be onto KP, so Gabby can just go ham. Although Battle Trance is there, but he just halberds up the troll. Arena is going to come out. Yamate will save the day for now. They'll get Armel on the Batrider. Gabby, he'll respawn with the Aegis, but he is surrounded without God Strength. He is not quite as strong. Candy does come back in. Stormhammer, he'll turn back around and get Candy Loon, but the spear away from Yamate, and now the control out from Mosin. Does get out the kill. TNC just going to try and run away now. Roll almost connecting. He gets a silence and the boulder smash here with another roll in. KB trying to get the stomp off and does. Looks like New Esports Arena. New Esports should be somewhat aware that this could be coming, but Yamate is still sticking around farming and does break the smoke, but he blinks out in time now. Mel trying to go for the lasso, but he gets speared away, and now KB, well rather Gabby, is going to get doomed up on the Sven. It's not looking great for TNC. They do get the lasso off on DDZ, but Gabby is already going to go down. The Hand of God too late out of March. March is going to get chased down now on the Chen with DDZ. Lance has killed off Tim's on the Marana, and March is gone.
TNC.
Moonlight Shadow, but they've got the high ground new. They're ready unless Lance does get caught out. Oh, he's going to go in and farm. Armel has a very easy lasso, but they need to get Mosin first. Mosin's on the run. Here they go, but Yamate, he gets a 4-man arena. They'll get the lasso off. Is it going to be enough, though? Probably not. DDZ, he'll roll in with the Magnetize now being activated. And, well, Yamate and Mosin are both dead, but they've got March on the Chen.
Gabby.
They've got Gabby under control. He's low. He'll Stormhammer back to the Doom, but he's just falling way too low on HP, and they can't help him out. There's your Doom coming out from Candy now. On to Gabby. He's going to just try and deny himself off, but can't even get there. That could be GG, John.
Lasso in 10. Maybe you can stall long enough, but
Mel,
that's a
you
full
can't
minute
die.
without the core.
Mel, his blink's going to be cancelled thanks to that Spirit Vessel. They're going to try and delay this as much as possible with a nice little arrow setup, but Lance is just going to keep going. On to the Ancient now. Tim's being caught out, does go down, but he can buy back. Gem is on the deck. DDZ just going to guard it himself, and look how fast that Ancient drops.
Oh, God.
Lance is going to focus it down. They arrow him again, but there's no way to stop him. They need the lasso, but they lasso Candy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That was not the one you wanted to lasso, but I don't think it would have made a difference anyway. Lance was just hitting way too hard. TNC.
I don't think anyone expected this result today for you. The potential is so great, though. Like, there's so much long-range damage here. Think about it, they wouldn't want it to still. Here we go.
Yamate gonna go for the cogs. Candyland's gonna come in. Yeah, they've got the kill here. March cannot get out of there. Gabby will jump in onto Yamate, but can't kill off the Clockwork with that battery assault. And Candyland,
He, of course, he already queues up the power treads into the MTB, so looking like a decent time. Of course, DZ just comes back in and gets farming up.
Candyland in the spot of danger. They almost killed off March, but Candy is now on the run. Gabby is still going to chase, but you can see that ping affecting him right now. Gabby might eventually get it, but the Cogs pushback is there. And now the cookie away. Candy, he can't get out of this. Gabby's going to get him. Nice pick off there from Gabby.
In a very bad spot, it's a Clockwork, so you've got to be a bit more independent, play a bit safer here on that offlane.
Nice
Snap.
toss back, Tim's. Got the toss back onto DDZ mid lane, and Armel will be able to get the kill now, and TNC picking up their first 2 kills of the game in the last 30 seconds. Those are... Who are they going to kill, though? Like, we can't... Oh, well, maybe with DDZ there, they could get the kill onto Gabby. But they need to start up here. Yeah, there you go. The cookie's out, and Gabby does go down. Thunder God's Wrath is going to be out there, and March is also going to go down. DDZ with a nice double, and he had an Arcane Rune active, which is even better for his Thunder God's Wrath, because he will have it up a lot earlier.
Mid-game, I'll do with Yamate.
Mid lane, getting caught out. Gabby going for the kill here, but a nice Cox pushback from Yamate. Still the dagger will get it done, but DDZ now going to come back in. Trying to get some damage pumped out here onto Gabby, but he can't quite finish the job off. It is only a level 1 lightning bolt so far. DDZ needs to be cautious here. He's still going for that ward. He does get galed up. Tim's going to come in for the toss back into the creep wave, and that'll be DDZ going down. Nice plays out from TNC.
Yeah, really reckless of new esports to out of space, so he's able to go for the slower build-up just fine. They're invading the jungle as well. This is the perfect play for TNC if they find a kill.
Watch out for DDZ though. Shot is going to be out there. Caught KP there, and that should be KP gone. Candy able to pick up the kill now on the Snapfire. The target you want a hook shot anyway. Top lane, Tim's going to jump onto DDZ with a nice toss back into RML and a great shackle out. DDZ going down on the Zeus and KB. And that just means they can really start taking these team fights. In fact, Candy Loon gonna spit out the clockwork back onto Gabby. They want to go after the PA with the Fortune's End, but TNC is there to help out their carry. Hook shot not gonna land onto Gabby, but Candy has the control and does kill off the PA now. Still KP moving forward onto Mosen, trying to get the kill onto the Oracle through the false promise, and he does not manage to get it. Will lose his life to Lance. That's 2 more cores going down for TNC.
Tim's?
Oh, Tim's. Not sure about that. Trying to go back in for Mose. Gabby's going to go back and farm Yamate. I think he sees him. Hook shot on point, and Gabby is just going to melt. Mortimer's kisses, unnecessary. March will take 1 and will also die with his carry. Lance going to be very, very happy about that one. To help out just in case. Bubble up is going to be on target, and Lance going to jump out straight away, just demolishes RML, and they've still got the hook shot for Tim's if they... T1 tower, not too valuable up that top lane, but they are going to try and maybe defend this one out. KB is forced to simulate. Tim's going in for an avalanche toss onto Yamate, but he's going to be healed up by Mosen. Still KP going to jump in again now with the Resonant Pulse, but Yamate staying alive now, goes for the hook shot. He's been shackled up. KP, he'll dissimulate once again, trying to just avoid and kite out, but Lance going into RML now. March, he gets the Poison Nova, but he will die. DDZ moving in on the Zeus. Fortune's End is going to land onto RML, but they won't have the damage.
Off on a very good start on the Life Sealer.
Oh, great hook shot out. Yamate, he's caught 2 in the cogs there. Gabby, he has nothing to blink to, so they'll toss him out back onto Mosen, but the Avalanche going to slow him down. Still, they are managing to get him out. DDZ, he's going to focus on Tim's instead. Gobble up. Oh, it's perfect onto Gabby. Yamate won't be able to get the cogs off in time, however. Gabby blink strikes out. Candy still wanting to chase. Cookie not going to be there. Scatter Blast does connect, but Gabby is still able to get out. Looks like they needed Lance to really finish off that job. However, Mel going for a focus fire onto Candy and should be able to get him. Still, they will lose March on the Venom. So just trades all around between the... Cobble up is perfect onto Mel. Oh, that is just... When you hear that sound, you just have to run. I don't know if TNC can hear it, though. So many things to be worried about here, including that Nimbus, which is still going to be up, but the Gobble Up is once again perfect from the Snapfire. KP's gone. March is going to try and make a run for it, but it's no good. He's just stuck there, and he will go down. Aegis will be out onto Lance.
Lined up their combo. Tim's might look for a sneaky play.
Yeah, Avalanche toss is there. Gabby, he's going to move in into the Nimbus and DDZ. Well, he's got TPs coming, but he does die. Tim's will die to the Nimbus and does. Gabby now on the run, but he's been slowed up by those open wounds, and Yamate will have the hook shot in a few seconds, but he'll jump back onto Mosen, but he cannot survive. Gabby does die. Oh, it's just... False, but Lance had the rage. Now Armel. Focus firing yet. We'll get open wounded up. DDZ will get started with the damage. He will focus fire, but Yamate, a great hook shot in. Armel trying to BKB and run, and he can't. And he has no buyback gold. He wasted it all on the blink. Oh, there's 2 down. KP can buy back. Tim's, he'll get the Aegis. Gabby, he's going to make a lane back behind, but look at Candlein, that's great positioning, but KB knows exactly where he is and is going to jump in, back onto the Oracle now, trying to burst him down, but it's not going to be good enough, and the Infest and the hook shot out onto Tim's. It'll be a 1-for-1 so far, but Tim's will buy it back. They're after Candlein now, wanting to get rid of that Snapfire, and they just might. Gabby does manage to get it. All buybacks are being expended, and KB is going to lose his life. That'll be a dieback of the Void Spirit, and now March, he poisoned over, but he is also down with that buyback. Now onto Gabby. He'll blink strike away, but the gobble up.
Oh.
It's perfect from Yamate. Gabby though, he'll BKB back into the team fight. Onto Yamate, looking for that clockwork, and no, the hookshot's going to be there. Gabby's not critting at all. He will blink strike back out after getting the clockwork, but he is out of that BKB. He's been open wounded. He is going to die, but he can buy back. According to Dota Plus, they have a 2% chance of getting a comeback, and KB could be in danger. Yamate, hook shot, he's going to land onto Tim's. That'll be Tim's. He is gone, no buyback. Armel is around with an invis, waiting for that right shackle attempt. He is going to get a double onto DDZ, but the false promise is going to save. Still Gabby does kill off Mosen, but DDZ will continue going back onto KB now with the refresher orb, just fighting back. But Gabby rips him apart, now gets Candlewood as well. Here comes Lance, but Gabby has already blinked away. Hook shot is back up, could be happening. Power shot should reveal it. Armel just, I don't know about walking in like that. Armel, he didn't know. And he gets bashed straight away. Now the hook shot out from Yamate. They didn't know.
What?
No power shot. Armel, Shackle won't latch onto Lance. Focus fire now, trying to force him back. Lance is getting pretty darn low and is going to lose the Aegis. He's going to need some help here. Ronel standing back, but he'll go back onto KB. That'll be your Void Spirit gone. KB, however, killing off Lance pretty nicely on this Lifestealer, but the Gobble Up is going to save the day. Gabby will not be able to finish off the LS. Instead, he will be able to clean up the rest. Hook shot, no, it's perfect onto Lance, and Yamate just TPs out of there. They can't get the avalanche in time, but Lance, he's been left behind. He doesn't have Infest yet. He's going to try for the Rage TP, but the bash comes out from Gabby. Lance is going to try and fight back. He's trying his best. Everyone is attacking him, though. He's going to get tossed up, and he will go down. And this could be the opening. Gabby's got that Divine Rapier queued up. The only play, Tim's toss back onto Yamate with the avalanche. Should mean Yamate dies, but no, he goes for the hook shot back onto Tim's. Gabby does not jump in after the clockwork, and they do delete Tim's. KB now also jumping in, but needs to leave. This Zeus damage is kind of insane, as KB still being chased down now with the Simulate, is forced to BKB up. Gabby jumps back in onto Mosen. Now the shackle shot out from Armel is going to probably kill off this clockwork. Yamate is unable to survive, and Gabby, meanwhile, gets the easy on the Zeus. Alright, TNC getting the job done. Yamate trying for the hook shot, but it's not going to be good. Lance now fighting back, gets KP, wants Gabby, but Gabby is going to kite him out. DDZ now with the buyback on the Zeus, going to rush for that PA kill attempt, but Gabby does blink out of there. Another Nimbus out will give vision, but they'll have to settle for March.
Oh, man.
Down again. There's actually a DD rune up at that top lane right now, but nobody's going for it. And KP, he got caught out. He can buy back. He will, but now Armel going to get caught out by the Abyss, but Yamate missed the hook shot again. Yamate probably going to get taken out here, but Lance trying to fight Gabby. Gabby is fighting back and taking a lot of damage here. Lance is going to lose the Aegis. That's one life. Do it again, DDZ. He kills off March. He'll buy back. Mortimer's Kiss is flying in. They got the Megas. Looks like that's it. They want to get out of there. TNC, can they punish? Tims jumps in for the toss back onto Yamate. It's not enough though. Tims does die. He'll commit the buyback. Now the hook shot though. They caught Gabby on the PA. Where's the Abyssal? Not in range yet, but he does get there. Lance can get the job done. Gabby is so low, but not low enough. Tims once again. Avalanche toss in onto Yamate now with the false promise out from Mosen. That'll keep Yamate safe. Invest there as well. They have hook shot again in 8 seconds if they want to reinitiate. But they've got the Megas. That might be enough for them. Up is there. It does connect onto March. Now the hook shot in. They're going to go after KP. And KP's so low, but Gabby is going to try and fight back now with that Lifestealer Lance. He's getting low. He is still surviving, however, with the false promise. The fire from the sky is just so much damage. Lance, I wonder how much damage he took during that false promise. Not enough, apparently. He's going to be all right. 3 versus 5.
No buyback. This is scary.
It's a big 3k crit out of Gabby, but Lance is just so tanky right now that he does not care. shot, not going to land from Yamate. Nimbus plays down, Candy jumps in for the side device, but the wind run was already out from Armel. He'll be alright. Now Gabby jumping back in onto that live stealer, but False Promise again going to save, and Gabby half HP right now. He needs to jump on that Oracle, and he will, but DDZ, he's got the control. He'll take him out. Divine to the deck, and Candy will pick it up on the Snapfire. Gabby jumping back in now onto Mosen, gets the kill, but the Ancient, it's been exposed. And New Esports will be able to get the 2-0 victory over TNC. And that does mean that TNC will be leaving the BTS.
Anyone expected New Esports to 0-2